Hey guys, so I decided to do something totally different this year for Christmas. I want to hand make a lot of my ornaments and decor pieces in something a little bit different, like country, farmhouse, that type of thing. This was a tiny palette that I made from these popsicle sticks from Dollar Tree. Ignore the paint on my fingernails. I've been working on a lot of projects today. I just cut the ends off. I actually scored them with a razor knife and they snap right off. Tin snips will also cut them really nice. I super glued them together and then just took a craft paint and washed over them with a dry brush. This little deer head I actually cut with my Cricut. You could definitely do something like this if you don't have a Cricut. You could cut something out of brown craft paper from the Dollar Tree, or I actually used some brown cardstock that I used a 50% off coupon for at Michael's because I had another project that I wanted to do with them. So I'm just going to use some Elmer's glue and glue it on, and I'm going to use this twine that I also got from Dollar Tree. I'll insert a pic. It comes in a 3-pack with two of like a natural color and then one green. I'm just going to loop it around on the back and just make a hanger so it can slide over the branch. I use this stuff for a lot of DIY projects. So I'm just going to use Elmer's glue to glue on the little deer head. I did make one to begin with that I thought, oh, this will make such a cute palette sign. So it didn't turn out exactly like I wanted it, but I'm still going to use it for something. I decided that the smaller signs turned out a little bit better, but I will use it because I want some different ornaments. The last few years I've actually used a lot of balls and things like that to decorate my tree, bright jewel tones, like almost peacock colors, and I wanted to do something totally different. But this is the paint that I used. I actually got this 2-ounce bottle at Bargain Hunt for 25 cents. It was a great deal. I bought several colors that they had, but I just put very little on a sponge brush and wiped it over. So I'm just going to use some Elmer's glue because it is just paper. I think a stronger glue would either show up a lot or it would like ooze out. So I'm going to put some Elmer's glue on the back and then just kind of rub my finger over it to smooth it all down. Get a little on his antlers, and I may have to touch it up once it dries to make sure that his little antlers don't lift. You can kind of see, I mean, I have big hands, but it's pretty small. It's maybe 2 inches tall by like 1.5 inches wide, so it's pretty small. You could obviously make this bigger, or you could cut out snowmen or any little cutouts. You could probably do like stickers too, and that would be super cute. I think it would be a great craft to do with kids. Or just like a family craft to sit down and do to make ornaments. I have in the past made things very commercialized. Commercialized. I can't talk today. It's obviously Monday. And I just want to do something different this year. Make it more genuine, make it more me. And I think that'll mean more just because I've spent time actually making my own ornaments. So that's the first one. I will glue some string on the back to hang it up, and I do have 2 more that I made, and I have, I think, let's see, 3 more little reindeer, so I will finish those up so I have a little set. So this is a little bucket that you can actually buy 3 in a pack for $1 at the Dollar Tree. They came in like the wedding section where you buy favors. And I think it would be really cute if you stuffed cotton balls in it and wrote snowball fight, or you could even write reindeer food. I think it probably needs 1 more cotton ball to make it look full. It would also be super cute if you sprayed the cotton balls with hairspray and sprinkled a little bit of glitter on them. I think I'm just going to write let it snow I know that I don't have the best handwriting, but we'll see how it goes. I think one tip about like trying to make your handwriting look neater if you are like me and you have terrible handwriting is to do capital letters. And I realized as I say that I actually made my T small because I was a little bit nervous about running out of room because I didn't really space this. I mean, it's a small space. It is hard to decide where everything goes, but I do think that when you write in capital letters, it often makes your handwriting seem neater. So that is one tip. I think I used to have better handwriting, maybe when I practiced writing more, like in high school when I wrote a lot of notes to like my friends. It was probably better then. Okay, so I finally decided how I was going to use this third little palette sign. I am going to make a Christmas tree sign, like for a tree farm. I'm just going to use, obviously I love the Dollar Tree because this is Dollar Tree ribbon, but I'm kind of use that as a guide to arch my letters, and I may regret this pencil, we'll see. Again, I do not have the best handwriting, so it is probably going to look terrible, but you never know until you try. So I am going to write Farm Fresh. Maybe I should have sped this part up a little bit faster. I really thought this was going to be like a 5-minute video, and it looks like it's going to be closer to 12. I do apologize. It never fails when I think I can make something super easy, film something. It always takes so much longer than I originally intend. I have like 6 videos filmed right now that I'm trying to get edited and up. I really am diligently trying to get a constant upload schedule. I don't know how people do it that, that work full time or that have children, and still find the time to like vlog every day. More power to you, because it is like a struggle for me to get a quick video up just through the week. But, I mean, it's on there. You can read it. The wood does, even though it's a popsicle stick, it does still soak up ink, just like, a regular board. So I think I'm just going to put like different types of trees at the bottom. I was writing spruce, and I was like, is it spruce? Is it blue spruce, or is it just spruce? Are there different spruces? And then I totally messed up my E, so I'm just trying to darken the rest of the top of the letters to try to make it not so pronounced, but I failed. And then I was thinking, okay, so Douglas firs, and I can't remember which one it is that I like. I think that's the one with like the really thin needles. All of my life I thought that it was fur, F-U-R, like, I don't know, a rabbit fur. And then I was sitting here and I was like, should there be 4 types of trees? Are cedar trees not Christmas trees? I don't know. I have not had a real tree since I was a kid, and I don't know, I might have been 10 years old, 9 years old maybe. It's been a long time. This is the really hard part, is the actual like handwriting. And it's silly because this is totally not how I do my S's. I would do it more like a regular S if I was writing something. So I guess me trying to be neater about my handwriting, I totally forgot who I was and how I write my letters. And this is very off-center, but it is a palette sign. It is supposed to look rustic. I have signs on my gallery wall that are like this that, aren't perfect. But I'm going to try to draw some little trees. This might like totally ruin it altogether. But I have a couple different types of markers. Maybe I can get a tree that doesn't look like a 5-year-old drew it. I don't know. Maybe 5-year-olds can draw better trees than me. Yeah, I think I need to go with a different color. This is way too blue. But wait a minute, is it the spruce trees that are kind of blue? Those are the ones that I really like. Yeah, I definitely should have went in with the fine tip pen because it turned out totally more tree-like. Trying to use the fine tip on this one. Yeah, there was no fixing it. Yep, still look like a blob. Oh well, it's a tree. I know it's a tree. That's the part that matters. I do have a couple of these greens. Sorry, guys. If you've seen my tripod setup right now that I'm trying to look around, it's pretty funny. You would understand how I bumped it. I think it needs one skinny tree. I should do like a really tall, skinny tree in this color. I think this one is the one that reminds me of like pine the most. But at least I got 3 ornaments done tonight, and I'll glue up my other rainbow really quick and they'll be ready to hang. Got my snow bucket and my other little palette signs. So I did work on a few ornaments the other day with my mom while she was here. So I have a lot more to do, and I will be sharing more videos. Hopefully I can get them done in a shorter amount of time. Thanks for sticking around, guys.